I've been so focused on the latest affront to liberty unleashed on Florida by Governor Ron DeSantis that I lost sight of the assault on the rule of law being waged by Texas Governor Greg Abbott. So here's what's going on. On April 7th, Daniel Perry, who is white, was found guilty of the July 2020 murder of Garrett Foster, also white, during a Black Lives Matter march in Austin. Prosecutors said Perry was working as an Uber driver when he encountered demonstrators in the street and came to a stop. Rather aggressive and threatening move by someone who prosecutors said espoused anti-protester sentiment in social media posts. Foster, the man who was killed, was carrying an AK-47, as was his right in the open carry state of Texas. Texas also has a stand your ground law, which basically gives you the right to use deadly force to defend yourself from a situation you didn't provoke. Perry didn't testify at his trial, but officials said he claimed to police that Foster had pointed the weapon at him, inspiring him to shoot in self-defense. The jury took all of 17 hours to unanimously convict Perry. But heeding the demands of far-right grievance hustlers like Tucker Carlson and Kyle Rittenhouse, Governor Abbott announced that he would pardon Perry if the parole board he controls requests it. And he's sticking by this pledge even after a trove of racist social media posts from Perry were unsealed last week. In reaction, Travis County District Attorney Jose Garza got it exactly right. A jury gets to decide whether a defendant is guilty or innocent, not the governor. Abbott isn't a dolt. Before he was elected governor, he served as Texas Attorney General for 13 years. And before that, he served on the Texas Supreme Court for 5 years. So he absolutely knows better. Here's what might be a factor in all this. Like DeSantis, Abbott is rumored to be thinking of running for president. What better way to show you're the law and order candidate than by trashing the law and jeopardizing order by pardoning a man found guilty of murder by a jury of his peers before he's even been sentenced? The Republican assault on the American people is relentless. A lone federal judge in Texas is this close to succeeding in fostering a national ban on an abortion pill. The white Republican supermajority in the Tennessee legislature opted to deprive citizens of 2 of their duly elected black representatives rather than do anything about gun violence, despite a mass murder in the state capitol. Per the Kansas City Star, they're seeking to defund libraries in Missouri because the ACLU is suing over a book ban law. The Fed list goes on, and it will only get worse as the 2024 Republican presidential primary rages on. Common sense says Governor Abbott shouldn't pardon Perry, but as has been demonstrated in countless terrifying ways, common sense has no home in today's GOP.